JJ, can I please see the tattoo that you got? Your special Eurovision tattoo.
Of course.
This is fresh, right?
Yes, it's a fresh tattoo.
Here we are.
You can see like that it's pretty fresh because it's starting to flake. So,
so
pretty fresh.
Because it's a podcast, what is that? It looks really dainty.
Yes, it's a fine line tattoo of a paper boat sitting on top of water.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty random. No, but we got it together as a team with Teya and my social media manager, Felicia. So it's pretty fun.
Is it your first tattoo?
No, it's my 9th tattoo.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
you're used to the pain and stuff.
Yeah.
And this,
yeah,
ish,
yeah,
and it's tiny, so you know,
and it's very thin, so it's not. There's no shading or whatever, so it's pretty.
But it's your little mark for Basel forever.
Yeah, it will stay forever because this memory will also stay forever. So,
JJ, we're going to find out all about you, Austria, wasted love, your friendship with the wonderful Teya as well. You are listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast.
Welcome.
So JJ, I've been waiting a long time to have you on the podcast and you're finally here.
Yes, we made it. We're here.
Finally. How is it all going? I bet it's frantic, but fun.
Yeah, very fun. Our first rehearsal, we had a really tight schedule, but everything worked out so well. It was so fun. I really, really enjoyed the time in the arena, and seeing everything for the first time was just so cool and something I will never forget.
Was it everything you dreamed of and more?
This is beyond my dreams. I've always dreamed of performing at Eurovision, but everything working out so well is completely beyond my dreams. So I'm really glad that everything's just turned out how, we wanted it to be.
When was the first time you decided as a kid that you wanted to be at Eurovision?
When my family and I watched Conchita win in 2014.
So it is Conchita's win.
Yeah, that was the first time that we watched Eurovision as a family together. That was such a monumental moment, something I will really never forget. I still have, my dad's sentence in my ear. He was like, "Oh my God, we won." And my mom was like, "Yay!" I literally hear them saying it in my ear when I think about it. And
now Conchita's your friend.
And yeah, what do you mean? And that we have a mashup of Rise Like a Phoenix and Wasted Love. What do you mean? I'm literally going insane.
When did you first meet Conchita?
I first met Conchita in 2021 when we had a TV show in Austria where I participated in as a contestant. That's when all of the contestants got invited to do an interview.
Conchita is a wonderful person. Conchita's been on the podcast, is such an amazing hero and heroine for Eurovision.
Yes.
What was it like doing that mashup together?
Oh, that was the craziest thing to sing Rise Like a Phoenix with Conchita. I literally never thought in my wildest dreams that I would ever have this mashup, and then to work with such an icon and someone who's always going to be part of the Eurovision community and family, a lifetime, is just insane.
It's also someone that, in the next couple of weeks when it's really hectic, you can get a nice hug off,
Yeah.
It's nice to have a friend that's been through this.
Yeah.
And also the person who sat over on the other side of the room, Hi Teya!
Hi Teya!
Is also been through this process.
Exactly.
What is the relationship between you two?
Our bond has gotten much stronger and our friendship grew so much more throughout this entire journey. And we've already been friends for 4 years now. But then through this entire journey, we grew, our friendship grew even more. And Teya is literally the best human being you could have on this earth, and someone to guide you through this entire journey. She's literally incredible. And I'm so, so, so thankful and glad to have her in my life and to have her as my best friend, or I would say
she's leaning in for a hug.
I always call her mommy because she's like a strong power woman, like a power figure, and so I always look up to her.
Is she like your momager?
She's literally my Kris Jenner. She's my momager, and I love her so much for that.
And she worked on the song "Wasted Love."
Yeah, she wrote the song. Yeah, and I texted her. I was like, "Hey Teya, I wanna write, can you help me write a Eurovision song?
Well, she knows how to.
And she knows how to, definitely. So she was like the best person to go to for this. And she was like, yeah, sure, come by. I don't know how to write opera, but throughout the entire studio process, we got the hang of it, and everything was flowing so well. And our producer, Thomas, is also a mastermind. And thanks to him, we also have the EDM part of the song.
Did you know when you got the final version, did you think, nailed it?
We literally, after we were done recording at 1 a.m. in the studio in Berlin, we did a recap and listened to the entire song because it was done by then. Teya was just jumping up and down. She was like, guys, you don't understand. You really don't understand. This is a Eurovision song. You don't understand. And then Thomas and I, the producer, we were like, oh, so we actually did something. Like, it was such a magical moment. And it started to rain outside. We left the window open, and I was like, wow, like, so... This
is very atmospheric.
Very, very... It literally felt like a dream.
And then did you take that last EDM part and then go clubbing in Berlin?
Actually, our producer, he was like, because we knew that we wanted to do a switch up, but we didn't know what exactly. And then he was like, what about techno? We were like, oh, okay, we'll see. We had a bathroom break. When we came back, he said, guys, I did something. And we were like, oh my God, what did you do now? And then he showed it to us, and we were like, oh, this is insane. And then we kept it.
So are you secretly, as well as being the opera star, are you a secret raver as well? Do you like a dance?
Yeah, I love to rave, especially in Vienna in summer. There are so many raves outdoors, like between like the art museum and the natural history museum. There's like a huge park, and there's a huge rave every weekend. Or along the Danube, there's always a rave. So yeah, I'd love to go there.
That's where we'll find JJ in the summer, having a dance.
Exactly. Probably incognito, but you'll see me there.
How is everybody at the opera in Vienna feeling about you taking part in Eurovision?
Everyone's a huge fan. Everyone in the opera house is a huge Eurovision fan.
Great.
And it's also very international. So everyone, has different views on Eurovision, because everyone comes from a different place, and, they have their favorites from their home countries and everything, and everyone is literally so supportive and sweet. They're still texting me and like, hey, we can't wait for you to come back because we're so excited to be sharing the stage with you again. I was like, wait a minute, I was always honored to share the stage with you. Now you're texting me that you're honored to share the stage with me. It's like such a big switch.
Did they give you a goodbye party?
No, I wanted to have like a chill week, because the week when we left was my birthday. So we were like, let's do birthday week. It was my sister's birthday too. So we were like, let's just celebrate and party at
family
home.
time.
The family time, and with my closest friends.
It must be so amazing for your mum and dad who watched Conchita win with you, and now I'm
the one.
Part.
That's crazy, because we were sitting in the living room every year watching Eurovision, having like a buffet dinner and drinks. And now they're just going to be sitting in the arena, which is crazy.
Yeah, supporting you 100%.
Yeah.
So you've done an opera version of Rise Like a Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Have you done an opera version of Who the Hell is Edgar by Teya and Selena?
I should. I think it would be easier too, because you can hear the choir in the background and it sounds very operatic. So that would be fun to do, like a mashup, Teya and I singing Who the Hell is Edgar.
Teya can add it to her list of things to do. It's already about 1,000 things long. Basically.
Add Who the Hell is Edgar.
What other Eurovision songs do you think would lend themselves quite nicely to an operatic version?
I would say Arcade.
Yes.
Martin Lawrence would work very well.
It would.
And Tout l'univers from Jean's Tears. I think that would work very well too.
Yeah, he's here next week, returning.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Is he one of your favorite Eurovision entries? Do you have any?
Yeah, I love that performance from him for Switzerland a few years ago. That was insane, because then you could hear, a male voice singing very high, and that was very impressive. But what my favorite Eurovision entries would be Rise Like a Phoenix, obviously.
Yes.
Eleni with Fuego from Cyprus. That was like the choreography. I was like Beyonce and J-Lo in a person. Like, that's crazy.
Do you know the choreo?
No, I don't, but
you'd have a go.
Yeah, I would try. I mean, if I had the hair, then I would definitely go for it, but I can't because I don't have the hair.
Melody does this year from Spain, though.
Yes, the helicopter. Yeah. I love that. She's literally the craziest person, and I love her.
Honestly, I've seen you been getting on with so many of the people this year. It seems really, really fun. Yeah. Should we talk about your other mother, Sissal?
Sissal, I love her to death.
She's just collected all of these Eurovision contestants.
She's literally our Gaga, you know? She's like, she's just the wildest.
Does she know this pressure on her? Does she know the responsibility she has?
Yeah, I think she knows, but she's like the most chaotic, so I think we got that from her.
She is like a star funny,
I love
honestly.
her. She's the best.
I was talking to Nina Zizic from Montenegro.
Yes.
Because she's got this powerful voice, right?
Yes.
And I said, there's literally an Avengers assemble of all these amazing women in Eurovision this year. Can you imagine them all on the stage together?
Insane vocalists. Imagine all of them together. There would be like the performance of when I think there was Christina Aguilera together with Jennifer Hudson. Like I think there was the American Music Awards.
Yes.
Where they were all standing together and like belting their hearts out. I was like, wait, this is so messy, but I'm obsessed.
You could have one line of all these amazing, powerful women, and you could have one line of all the boys. Like it's some kind of like amazing Eurovision sing-off.
Exactly.
Like
my God.
West Side Story.
Yeah, or like if it were, you know, X Factor UK, where they were all battling each other off. That would be exactly the same.
Why hasn't anyone at Eurovision thought about this yet? Instead of the flag parade, just all come on and sing a song.
Yeah, or sing each other's songs. That would be cool.
It would be really good, like a mashup.
Yeah.
Are you dealing with the pressure all right? Are you feeling good?
Yeah, it's an incredible honor that everyone, you know, has so much faith and trust and is accepting the art form that I'm trying to put out there, and also the genre blending that it works so well is really heartwarming. And also to see that everyone, you know, can see themselves resemble in the story that I'm trying to portray in the song, which is just incredible. And I'm very, very honored that, you know, I'm one of the favorites.
And for 3 minutes, you make this beautiful thing on stage, don't you?
Yeah, I'm really, really excited for everyone to see it. It's been a lot of work, and we worked hard for it, but it's gonna pay off.
So because you know so many of the class of 2025,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Oh my God,
I
okay.
want honest answers, all right?
Okay.
Because if Sissal was here right now,
Yeah.
she'd be giving honest
I
answers,
love
right?
her. Yeah,
And she'd be shady, whatever,
She
if she
wouldn't
knows
give a
them.
damn.
Okay, so here we go. Out of the class of 2025, if you had to collaborate right now on a song, who would it be?
Sissal.
No questions.
No question there.
And what would the genre be?
Oh, it would literally be genre
pop.
like pop opera. Yeah, pop opera, exactly.
opera.
It will be popera again.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is going to, let's hope that happens maybe in the future
Yes.
as well, you know?
Yes.
Ad hoc.
Gotta contact Sissal.
Which of the class of 2025 would you beat in the final of a dance-off?
Oh, probably. Oh, it's hard. There are so many great dancers this year.
I know, but who could you beat?
Yeah, Sissal.
Is this just going to be Sissal for every answer?
It's just gonna be Sissal every answer. No, I learned the choreo for Claude's C'est la vie because he taught it to me. Maybe if I work hard for it, maybe Claude. Or maybe Adonis during his dance break. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, some of the dance breaks are amazing.
Yeah.
Also, isn't Claude one of the nicest human beings in the world?
You know?
Yeah,
that's
I met him this
insane.
week.
The nicest soul, and so pure and so funny as well. So
And he's like such a big presence. And I noticed his hands
and he's
were
a
really
huge
big.
person.
Yeah,
Like
he
he's
is.
like very tall.
Yeah.
And he's younger than me. Like, what do you mean? I thought we were the same age. Anyways.
He is so lovely. Okay, out of the class of 2025, who would you not ask to look after any of your prized possessions?
Sissal. She will lose anything. Not Sissal.
Chaotic energy.
I love that, yeah.
Okay. Out of the... I think I know where this is going. Out of the class of 2025, who are you definitely getting fashion advice from?
Ooh, that's a great question. Definitely not Sissal. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe Kyle. He's very, very stylish. But also from Miriana, because she is a fashion icon. Love her.
Were you one of the contestants that jumped on her ball at the pre-parties?
Yeah, I did.
Did you do them at both?
No, yeah. In London, I was jumping on the ball, and in the Madrid pre-party, Sissal, Kyle, and I were revealing her as a beauty blender. And
Yes.
we took off her outfit for her.
That's it. Who were the ball bouncers in London? It was you and Marco.
Yeah, Gojo and Sissal.
Yeah, so you were the four. Are
Yeah.
you disappointed that you've not been invited to do it actually for her performance at Eurovision?
Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed. I sent a handwritten note to her delegate. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm fine with that. The pre-parties were so fun, and I'm so happy that I got to do that with her and share that moment with her, because we're literally like a the closest friend group. Yeah, I just love all of them.
Do you think she's got the most luggage this year out of everybody?
Probably, yeah. I was FaceTiming with her yesterday, and they were fixing her outfit again. So I was like, oh, okay. She was like, no, we're in my designer's room. I was like, you brought your designer with you? That's insane.
So you take fashion advice from Miriana. Yeah. Who would you absolutely not take fashion advice from?
Sissal, definitely not Sissal. No, I love Sissal's style, a sense of fashion, but it fits to her better than it would fit me. But yeah, Sissal.
She looks gorgeous in her blue, by the way.
I've seen it. It looks stunning.
It's a royal blue.
I love her for that very matching.
Because she is the queen.
The queen, Sissal, of course.
Finally, this is a nice one.
Yeah.
At the class of 2025, who would you trust with your life?
It would be the worst thing to say Sissal, because I said I wouldn't trust her with my personal belongings. But yeah, probably either Sissal or Luan, because I helped her also in the Amsterdam pre-party when she had like some vocal issues, and so she told me she would protect me with her whole life just because of that one tiny moment. I mean, I'm always here to help anybody, because that's the point, you know. I would want someone to help me too if I'm in a crisis. You're in a crisis. I'm gonna be right there. Yeah, so that's the like super nanny. No,
everyone's got a hotline to you.
Exactly.
Like, we need help. JJ. JJ the superhero.
Yeah. No, but Luan said she would literally guard me with her life, so I would probably say Luan or Sissal if Luan is busy.
Luan, let's just assume Sissal's never busy. She's always on call.
She's doing something.
Have you had much time to actually hang out with people while you're here, or has the schedule been too hectic?
No, it's been pretty comfortable. I hung out with Sissal yesterday, and I hung out with Claude as well yesterday. I also hung out a little bit with Claudia from Greece. Yeah, Luan is coming today, so I'm gonna hang out with her too.
Well, look, good luck. It's been amazing to meet you. Thank you for coming on the podcast and just take that voice. Very quickly, how are you protecting your voice? How do you look after it?
A lot of steaming, trying not to talk as much. But no, it's fine. Drinking lots and lots of fluids, a lot of tea, and I have all of my meds with me. So I literally brought half of the pharmacy with me here. Okay. Because that's what I always do when I sing at the opera, so I'm well prepared.
So if anyone wants a conversation with you, do it this week, book you in, because next week, vocal rest.
Yeah, I have to keep my mouth shut.
And is that quite hard for you to do?
Yeah, because I'm literally the loudest and most annoying person. I love to talk a lot. That's why it's going to be a huge challenge to keep my mouth shut.
You need to actually write a sign around your neck. Don't talk to me.
Literally like Coraline, you'll have to stitch my mouth shut. I have to, yeah.
JJ, good luck. Thank you so much for coming on the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the minute because I think this breaks a new record. I have all 6 members of Tautumeitas representing Latvia in front of me. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
All 6. I think the easiest thing, should we go down the line from left to right? Just introduce yourself so that we all know who you are.
Hey, my name is Aurelia.
My name is Gabriela.
I'm Asnate.
I'm Laura.
I'm Anna Maria.
And I'm Katte.
And for the sake of the band, it's almost like you are one brain together, right?
Yes.
So how has your Eurovision experience been so far?
Absolutely fantastic. We have been working and preparing so hard, and we have been also enjoying a lot all this experience. And when we arrive here, we see how professional everything is. We don't have any worries. Everything is going quite smoothly. This is Latvian thing. You need to spit 3 times so that you don't jinx something.
Oh, what is it? What's the spit?
Just
Yeah. Like over the shoulder.
Left shoulder. Oh, so it's like, you know, there's some people might know the tradition. If you spill salt, you throw it over your left shoulder, so it's not bad luck. So in Latvia, 3 spits over the left shoulder
and knocking 3 times the wood.
At the wood or the head.
Okay, yeah. Touch wood for good luck. Okay.
Touch wood, yeah. Touch wood,
So there's a lot of spit and a lot of wood going on.
Yeah.
And it's good that you essentially live in the forest because there's a lot of wood
Yeah,
there, right? So
exactly.
it's perfect. Aurelia, tell me about your goodbye concert.
Yes, it was yesterday. Oh, so much has
Yesterday?
happened. Yeah, so much has happened. It seems like it's already like a few days. But yeah, it was yesterday morning. We had a lovely concert in Latvia because we were celebrating on 4th of May our independence renewal. So Latvia, yeah. So yeah, we had a concert and it was really awesome because we got to meet our Latvians and sing with them together for like the last time before Eurovision. It was really lovely emotions and really heartwarming.
Gabriella, have you had good wishes from everybody in your country?
Yes, we feel the support very much. Like yesterday, they were standing with the papers written 12 points go to Latvia. So we feel very, very much love from our nation.
One thing I'm very pleased you did in the build-up, which one of you gave the coffee to Tommy Cash?
I did. Well, we all did.
You have your own coffee?
Yes, we have. So everyone now can buy it. And of course, before we launched it, we wanted to surprise all the contestants and gave our magical coffee beans.
But Tommy was the most important, right? Considering
Of course.
He's the expert.
was he happy?
We are waiting for his review.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's probably been inundated with lots of people giving him free coffee at the minute.
Yeah,
You know. I was talking to Kai from Sweden. Do you know that they are huge Lord of the Rings fans? And they mentioned you guys because they said you could fit into the Lord of the Rings world.
Wow, it's a nice compliment.
But yes, we could.
At the moment, let's talk about the headpieces. They've gone everywhere with you, haven't they, throughout the whole pre-party season? Who has been responsible for looking after them?
Our stylist, she made them, but these are actually new ones. And to the prep parties, we went with the old ones, where with them we won Supernova, and our stylist made them also. Her name is Violette Rulle, and she's like queen of making amazing things out of nothing.
So the ones that you've got on in a minute, these are box fresh new. These are the special ones.
This is the first day actually for us.
So essentially these are what a queen of a country would wear, like a brand new crown almost.
Yeah, it's actually not so much maybe as a crown. It can be a crown, but it's actually something superstitious coming out from us because we are not only like humans. As you might notice, we are something from nature, something mystical, something between animals, something and human. So this just like grows from us.
And that's always been the essence of the band. You founded the band, didn't you? Yeah,
exactly. We started with traditional music, a cappella, and we listened a lot to old ladies from villages singing traditional songs, and we didn't hurry to like do a lot of gigs, tours, and become big. We just took our time for years just to sing these songs because it was our main passion. Yeah, thank you. So now just we went this direction with all the stagings, visuals and instrumentals. So it's an interesting journey.
And I think, is it the first time the song's been in Latvian at Eurovision for what, nearly 20 years?
More than 20.
Yeah.
That must feel really special.
We can't believe it has been so long, to be honest.
Yeah, because nowadays I think we are a bit tired of globalization and we want to celebrate our own uniqueness. And there are so many unique cultures in Europe. So it's amazing that finally we all have agreed that it's time to celebrate the uniqueness.
The uniqueness of the Latvian language. I love it.
Yeah.
You have been very sociable in the run up to Eurovision with all the other contestants. I'm loving your covers in the woods.
Thank you.
Who did you do? You did Czechia?
Yeah, for now we did Czechia, United Kingdom, Germany, Lithuania, but there are still few coming up.
You've got some to reveal.
Yeah.
Has it been nice mixing and meeting everybody?
Amazing. Yeah, that was the best actually from this Eurovision.
Definitely our brothers from Lithuania.
Yeah.
Ukraine, Albania,
Australia.
Portugal.
United Kingdom,
Ukraine,
we
Norway.
We made a super group of girls.
There would have, 9 of you together.
Estonia.
Basically, everyone we met, we made friends because everyone is really friendly and open, and we're in this together, and we feel it and we celebrate it.
Do you think, I'm thinking back to last year with the person who looked like me, Dons, essentially, because he brought Latvia back to the grand final for the first time in ages. Did he set a little bit of a Latvian Eurovision fire that everyone got behind?
Exactly. Yeah.
Eurovision in Latvia has become like, people were not so interested in last years. They were like, oh, we're usually in the semifinals, and after last year, everyone's like, no, we can do it again. Yeah.
Are you all Eurovision fans?
We are
Definitely now. Definitely.
If some of us haven't been, then we are now.
Definitely. It's such a whole different world.
What's one of your earliest memories? Obviously, Latvia won.
Yes, that's...
Marianne?
Yes.
Aminata.
What was her song? Love
Injected.
Love Injected. That's it, yeah. And she's still a really big singer in Latvia, isn't she? Yeah.
And we have a song with her, actually.
My heroes are Ruslana, always. She was like, oh my God, the ethno-diva at that time. Oh my God. And also Alexander Rybak. Love him, the violin player. Amazing.
Some Ukrainian entries also are amazing. For example, Go A.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, can't forget that. And also...
that was a rave.
Yes,
That was
ethno rave.
An ethno rave, yeah.
And also the Kalush Orchestra.
Yes.
The ones that won Eurovision.
It is a pleasure to have all 6 of you here. It's the most people I've had on the podcast at the same time altogether.
Thank you for having us.
But thank you so much. And just have such an enjoyable time over the next couple of weeks.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you, talking to you.